welcome to Agora's Bells, where we are in the wrong camera boxes.
Ah! Classic. Perfect. The best night.
We have a few individuals who are sadly out tonight, so we thought we would just do our impending character creation live on stream. As many of you know, we're switching from Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition to Fantasy Age for reasons stated on Twitter or Discord, literally anywhere you follow us. So we're going to kind of do that live tonight, so no actual play action tonight, but we're just going to kind of talk through things that are integral to the characters that we don't want to lose when switching to a new system, and we're going to kind of make accommodations to that. Normally I might not homebrew this much stuff, but since these characters are already level 10, I don't want to just completely have them start fresh. So we're going to get into that a little bit. So it's just going to be a relax, hang back, and listen to us talk about Fantasy Age more than a stream.
It's still a stream. We're just not playing anything.
We might not be as entertaining.
Oh, we're hilarious.
Okay,
Plus,
so
there's 4 of us.
That's true. So first big difference, as Abby stated earlier, that I didn't understand is that there's like 9 stats instead of 6. So, they're just flip the number. So we're gonna. Do we just want to roll for that, or do we want to point by?
We can. I'm okay with either. I think being this late in the game, like, are we going to be level 10 in here?
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna keep the level.
I think it would be easier to actually do the point by and then give everybody where is it? It's like 10 what are they, like ability points or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm down with that. Whatever feels more free to y'all, because I
actually it would be 9. Because every time you level up you get a point to spend.
Okay. Let's do that then.
A second. I need to refresh my brain.
Let's do that. So I learned all of Shadow of the Demon Lord before this, so I have them confused in my head now. No, it's fine. I'm just saying, I have them confused in my head to the point where I'm lost a little. So we're gonna learn it on stream.
Okay, we're all learning together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think it's on page 26. Is what I am looking at. It has the ability advancement table. So you get an advancement every time you level up. Mm-hmm. But you need to spend more advancements if you're gonna go up a rank or a rating.
Yeah, I know it increases.
Post this in our Discord. Just so everyone can see what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So if we do the point by thing, you get 10 points to spend, and then.
But they cost more than 1 point directly to go up.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confusing myself.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like regardless, if we're gonna do a spending thing, we'll probably need more points than what the level 1 starting thing is. There's no sort of table for calculating higher level stuff that I'm aware of.
It's or every time you level up, you get an advancement to spend. So it would be the 10 at the beginning or whatever our array is at the beginning, plus 9 advancements.
I mean,
so Chris, it's 19 overall, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, I think you had mentioned in the Discord, maybe just bumping everything down 2 to reflect the difference in the 20 scale. That might just be the easiest thing.
Yeah, my only concern with that is that, so there's, for, let's say for, Adrian, she mainly does hand-to-hand fighting. So there's 2, stats for that. It's fighting and strength, and they're different stats. The fighting allows you to roll to hit, and the strength is how much damage you do. So they're separate stats in Fantasy Age.
Right.
So it's do we want to just say those are equal, or do we want to try to play into this unique character thing of damage or being really accurate?
I don't know.
Let's say pretty much everybody has a 20 in a stat at this point, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Let's just
say
everybody.
I think.
I do.
Okay.
I know I do, yeah.
So let's say that you have one free 18 on me. So just put an 18 where you want. You know, for fighters, maybe strength or fighting, depending on if you want to be damage or accuracy. For like Bryn or something, you know, intellect, something. And then for like Blossom, like, you know, accuracy or fighting, I guess. Just anywhere you want to put that 18, just go for it. And then we'll point by from there.
Right. So fighting
Okay.
is like damage
section.
dealing for weapon across the board, is that correct? And then like the strength or dexterity or accuracy or whatever is for the attack?
So their way of saying finesse weapons is the accuracy stat. So that's like dexterity. So you would use accuracy where Adrian would use fighting because she's using like a great sword.
Okay. All right.
So it's that same concept of like finesse versus like strength.
Oh, and actually the stats don't work the same way as D&D.
Right.
It's not a max of 18, it's a max of 12.
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
I don't know. It can't be.
I thought the table had 18
Yeah.
Which table?
Yeah,
for
it's on
determining abilities,
yeah,
no?
it's on page 10.
On page 10?
Yeah, determining abilities.
Yeah, you can go up to plus
They don't
4.
have... Oh, really?
Hmm.
Yeah.
They don't have the ability advancement table thing under that. That's weird.
Yeah.
You're right, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, because you can, if you roll, for abilities, you could roll
Yep.
max right off the bat, which is pretty awesome. Like at level 1, you could have a max stat if you roll well, which is
Nice.
pretty cool. I guess you can in D&D too, but
Did I? Actually, I think Blossom was like really, really high. I at least had an 18 for Blossom when we first started.
yeah, just take an 18. It's fine.
So we put just the
Yeah,
full.
I had an 18, not a 20.
So we put
That's
just
fine.
the full number value in the large square in the roll 20 on like the right hand side, right? For like each stat, because there's like a little checkbox.
I think so. I haven't really looked at it yet.
Like I wasn't sure if we need to put like that or like just the modifier.
I don't know. Good question. Let me check. I'm using Kang Jax's sheet. You put the ability. Oh, I'm on the Dragon Age sheet.
Ooh, can chat see see the sheet or something?
I can set that up. Yeah.
That might be more interesting for her.
Yeah. Abby, how did you change to the Fantasy Age sheet from Dragon Age?
The gear.
Yeah, click the gear next to magic, and then it'll have a little drop-down game system thing.
Cool. Thank you. Alright. So yeah, if you put 4 next to accuracy, if you have an 18 in it, and then you roll it, it adds 4 to it. So all you'd have to do is put your bonus.
Just the bonus. Okay,
Yeah.
neat.
Oh, I see what the determining abilities thing is. That table on page 10.
Yeah.
So that's just for your starting abilities. You don't actually write down that big number anywhere.
Yeah.
So the
yeah.
18 would be
Yeah.
a 4.
That's what I was.
So-
That's what Chris was.
Okay.
So
so-
then that's when your chart comes. Yeah.
So we just need to add the
So then
modifier.
Oh, okay.
So just the
I
modifier.
understand clearly now.
There's also so you know, obviously like some of you have like +9s to hit or something right now in D&D.
Yeah, I mean
So-
expertise. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
missing that.
So in Fantasy Age, basically your like, what is it called? I'm already forgetting. Proficiency bonus is like your focuses or talents you take. Like you
Right.
can take like a +2 in, we'll use Adrian again, like long swords and blades. So you would get that extra +2 to hit.
Yeah, and I saw like eventually after like level 11, which would be our next level up, you can like increase that your focus.
Yeah. Mhm.
So you can go to like what, like a +3 or something like that.
I think it's +3, yeah. Yep. So yeah, it kind of scales, and there's kind of like a proficiency point system, but you kind of have to select it rather than just automatically get it.
I know it's gonna be a very different game, but I can't help but feel like I'm gonna feel a little like baby rogue comparatively.
I know. We're definitely, I mean, across the board, everyone's gonna take a hit in damage. It's just,
which is fine because everything scales, so it's really like whatever.
Another thing to think about for Bryn, I'm assuming you're taking mage as your primary class.
Yes, I am.
Do you see how like there's not really cantrips, and instead in mage they give you that like arcane blast?
Arcane blast.
Yeah, you use accuracy for that, so I would also make sure your accuracy is high.
That's the sticking point for me, is because this game intelligence isn't the magic stat, but I've built Bryn as being a smarty pants. So
you can still, I mean, you can
figure it out.
You roleplay however you want. Like I don't, even if our stats don't reflect, I don't really care. Sorry, Abby, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, so you said we get the one free 18. How are we determining the rest of them? Are we rolling the rest of them?
Yeah, let's roll them. Let's do it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Let's roll live on stream.
Oh,
that'll be fun.
Oh no.
No, that's the worst.
You don't have
That's
to.
just like that's asking for.
I rolled so good for Blossom originally.
I know.
So what are we rolling? 3d6?
Yep. You can slot them wherever. I'm not gonna be the hardcore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
DM.
lie, I hate that.
Yeah, it's not fun. Especially for pre-made characters already. It's like, oh, Blossom now has a 4 in accuracy.
Right?
Sweet.
I would riot.
Yeah.
Watch me flip the desk live.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad,
no,
Chad, it does look fun so far. The magic system is a little lacking, but everything else is really, really cool. So.
This is how they perished.
Yeah.
Look, this isn't kobolds ate my babies, okay? I know which dice do I want to use. Don't do me wrong. Wait, shit, how many stats are we rolling now? 1, 2,
8.
3,
So it's
4, 5,
now?
6, 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rolling like hot garbage.
Ouch.
So much dice rolling.
I also have to unfortunately nerf magic items in return, or else you're gonna do like 10,000 damage to the first goblin. And just...
Let us do it! I dare you.
Yeah, I don't know. I've played a lot of overpowered campaigns at this point.
Okay, that hurt. It's fine.
I know, I'm like, oh boy.
I can't math. Math is hard. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I know, it's gonna take so much longer now because there's more numbers to add, even though they're small, because I'm not good with numbers.
Oh. I was using my my ice cream dice, cotton candy dice, by the way. Shout out, shout out.
By the way.
I'm using my heartbeat dice. You can check them out, by the way. If you use code CHROMATIC, you get 10% off. And they're beautiful. Okay, come on. Give me something good. Or, not. 1, 2, 3.
I was really upset because I rolled a 7, an 8, and a 9, and then I looked at the determining abilities table and went, oh, that's actually not that bad. That's okay.
Yeah, the scale is like totally different.
Yeah, I'm honestly okay with it.
Okay, it's not terrible.
Yeah, not terrible, not terrible. Especially with the free 18. Thank you, Chris.
Yes,
Merciful GM.
Yep. Again, I'll say it again. I know I've already said it twice, but just know that your damage and your roll to hit comes from 2 different stats, so they're not tied.
Damage
so you want to
and roll
make
to
sure
hit,
that they're both high.
I
Because,
didn't roll above a 2. Like,
Oh no.
Yeah, that's.
it's fine.
Just re-roll them. We won't tell anybody. It's okay.
Just, I haven't seen the sheet yet.
Nope. We're good.
Okay, I get some race stuff that should help.
Hmm. That's true too. And you can take talents and stuff to balance it out. So I guess while we're doing this, also like think about some things that are like integral to your character that you don't want to give up. Like, because what I'm gonna end up doing basically, and Kate and Alex don't know this, but
well, they'll find out.
Yeah. I'm pretty much gonna give you all like a boon that kind of like replaces all these things that you lost. So if you think of like one or two, maybe two or three things that like you really are like, I don't know about this system switch because of this, just tell me and we'll work it into a boon. Like, Alex will probably get his from like Tiamat, and so forth, and we'll figure one out for all of you that makes sense. So
Man.
Wait,
There's
so
actually so much use for intelligence.
damage and hitting. Wait, to hit and damage is different for everybody or just for fighters?
Everybody.
Everybody. Because mine is accuracy and willpower.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me double check, I guess, what the rogue is.
Yours will be
I'm gonna need to like open up multiple tabs with the book.
Yeah, no. That's why I get the
I got a concussion in the last fight.
True.
So her
Yeah, I don't know who
intelligence took a hit.
I don't remember who Blossom gave her hat of disguise to, but I'll be taking that back, please.
I think Kangjax has it. I was looking through
No,
the
I think I
sheet.
gave it to Bryn or
No?
Adrian,
Okay.
because I gave it to somebody who didn't have an ability to disguise
I think I
themselves at
have it.
all.
So
Yeah, I don't think
have
it
it
was
back.
Adrian.
it was me, I think.
Because it was after we got made in Sharnwick, I was like, all right, we need to be better about not just like walking around.
Whoop.
It was fine.
It's okay.
Everything worked out.
I think finesse weapons use perception as the damage.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Let me double check that. That's not.
Right. Light blades are not finesse though, right? It's just the dueling weapons or something. I don't really understand.
I see
how
light blades
what
under
finesse
accuracy.
Yeah, they're accuracy, so yes, they
for
are.
light blade. Okay, so
So
light and
short
finesse
sword,
is-
throwing knife, and dagger are light blades.
Okay, the rapier I know is dueling. Or is that finesse a group?
Yeah, so anything that says accuracy means finesse. So they don't use the term finesse. I'm just using that to equate it. But accuracy is the new finesse. So rapier is under the dueling group, but that uses the stat of accuracy.
Okay, so that's pretty much all I need for fighting then,
Mhm.
really. Okay. Okay.
Let's see.
I like how there's a stat for smelling.
I know.
Wait,
That's
and
my stat.
so remind me how we were gonna compensate for being a higher level for our
You get 9 additional ability points to spend because we would have leveled up 9 times.
Yeah.
Or
Wait, so-
advancement points, I think. is
Yeah,
what they call
advancement
it.
points.
So
yeah, you're right.
in the Discord,
Where's our heart?
Abby posted that table, and that's the advancement points on the side, on the right side, are how much you need to advance a stat up by 1 point. So it changes from -1 to a 5. You only need 1 level to go up, but from 6 to 8, you would need 2 entire levels to advance that stat. It's in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like where to note that, like where to put like, oh, I
Yeah,
have
right.
So
one
you
of these
can't
banked.
advance anything above 12.
No, you go to 18.
but it only has up to 9 to
Yeah,
12 on
the table only has.
table.
I think that's where Abby's confusion earlier came
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
So
the dice rolling, forget it now because that was just to determine the
from.
starting
That I
numbers.
know. I understand. I'm strictly if you're looking at the ability advancement
Yes.
table, it only gives us an option to bring an ability up to 12 for the cost of 3 advancement points. So that means
Yes.
we're not able to advance any abilities past 12.
Yes. So we have like, so you know how when we rolled and we got the 18, that gave us a 4.
So like I can never bump like my 15 up to like
No, okay, so let me
Well, no,
back
these
up,
are
back
these
up.
themselves are the modifiers.
These are the
Okay,
mods.
all right,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. These
I
are
think
the
I understand.
modifiers, not your score.
You could have a plus
not
12
the score.
essentially.
Okay, okay.
So
That is really unclear.
yeah,
It's very confusing.
I mean, we're also kind of just skimming it.
yeah. So essentially, you
I think
could
I'm having
have
trouble with the way a lot of things
Yeah.
are named,
Yeah.
honestly.
Me too. You could have plus 12 to hit, basically, is what that's saying.
Okay, see, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, like it took me a really long time to figure out the difference between just a talent and the specialization talent.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because everything's
Yeah.
formatted the same too. So like
It's
if
not
you
the
like skip through the
clearest.
chapter, I was like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, it's not the
Where am
clearest.
I? Where am I? Let's see. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Do we have music on?
12 is
Yep.
2.
Oh, cool.
We're listening to some a City of Mist throwback.
Oh.
It's called City Life Artificial Music.
Ooh.
I like it. I like it.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Intelligence does do a lot of stuff in this
It
game.
does. It like makes me not want to dump it. I normally do.
Chris, we had talked about Blossom being able to swap the claw like attack for still keeping a climbing thing. I see climbing is like a strength focus here. So how would that work, I guess, if she wanted to still be scaly climby the way she is now? Like, would I still
Just-
need to be making checks, or does that ability that we're giving her mean like I get a bonus, or
Just take that focus, so you get the plus
just take
2.
the free focus?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, you'd still have to roll, but you'd be better at it than, Adrian.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not
Okay.
Adrian, but somebody. Be better at it than Keith.
I mean, I don't know how Adrian's dex is gonna be now. Or no, actually,
It's gonna
strength.
be very bad.
No, but it'll be strength because that's the climbing.
Mhm.
Oh, shit,
is
which
it
means I
really?
actually am gonna have to care about it a little bit.
Yeah, just
I do
flavor it
all-
as acrobat.
Yeah, you can change it. It's fine.
It literally fell off a cliff once because she was so bad at it. So it's fine.
So yeah, I'm trying to read where like accuracy weapons, what damage they do. Just don't see that.
I think the damage is just listed by the weapon group, isn't it? Or like by the weapon? I think. I was looking at it earlier.
Yeah, but you add a stat to it too. I just don't know where that went.
Oh, I gotcha. Man, I like really can't decide
Oh,
how to
I'm
break
bad
up
at
stats
counting.
now. I guess I don't need to give a fuck about fighting.
All right. Now, health.
Yeah, you. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm like still working on my ability scores.
Sorry.
You get.
No, it's fine.
I just said fuck it to everything except magic and being smart.
That's
So
fair.
if you go to your class page, so mage, rogue, or warrior, it'll say starting health. Mage is 20,
Yeah.
20 plus constitution plus 1d6. Every time you
have that.
level
What
up
do we get?
past, you do 1d6 plus your constitution. All the hit dice are d6
Great.
for every class.
And we're
6 plus con per
staying-
level.
No,
level up?
1d6 plus con. Every level up.
Okay.
Oh, and be aware that your con might change as you level up if you care about the con.
Yeah.
I think I might be the only one that does.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know I read this somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe I googled it.
Oh, god damn it.
Where does it say what you where your starting HP is?
Y'all won't believe this shit.
Archetype.
My
archetype,
HP
okay.
in Fantasy Age is 1 point lower than my HP in D&D.
OMG.
I was hoping they were
amazing.
very similar. Yeah. That helps me know how much I can.
I mean,
hope
I
for
was
stuff.
rolling with a 1d6 anyway in D&D because
Right.
Oh boy. How did I miscount this?
I was rolling my stats and I was like, okay, so I got that free 18, so I have to roll 8 more. And I rolled 7, and I literally sat here with this tiny little post-it note trying to figure out.
Aw.
I'm like, okay. And then I realized that that number was not 8, it was 7. I cannot count.
Okay, how does defense work? Because I don't see it.
That'll depend on the type of armor you have on. So, you get to that page. Also, it's pretty, I think that some people will enjoy this. To me, it was just a bunch of skipped pages, but there's a whole chapter on fashion.
Oh, that's
And I
awesome.
thought
I did see that, and I
Interesting.
appreciated it.
Yeah.
That's
I
amazing.
skipped past it, but so there's like 6-7 types of armor you can have. There's light leather, light mail, heavy mail, light plate, heavy plate. And basically
Say light leather, heavy leather, like 10 times fast.
light leather, heavy
Light
leather.
leather, heavy leather, light leather.
And
do it
you
in
get
keys.
a plus to your
Light leather,
defense
heavy
score
leather.
based on that. But I don't know what your starting defense score is.
Bryn currently has no armor, so
Yeah, I need to read that too.
okay, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Look, well, I think I have my base stats figured out. I'm very slow at this.
Oh,
Because it's hard for me to like make the decisions while I'm also trying to listen to like what we're doing for other things.
oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm not helping either. I'm just too excited. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We're just all sort of at like different points. But I don't want to be like asking the same thing 1,000 times. So I'm trying to listen to everything.
Speed is equal to 10 plus your dexterity. Well, my dexterity is 0, so my speed is 10.
I don't know where the defense section went. I'm all over the place.
See.
Ah, dice.
So initiative is the same, which is
Oh,
nice.
is it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. I've got my starting health.
Nice. much is it?
Well, before I've leveled it all the way up to 10, it's 38.
Oh, wow.
That's level 1.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm still trying to decide how I want to do my advancements.
Mm.
And that is the modifiers for that ability advancement table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm like really scared I'm like gonna do something wrong and either end up like way overpowered by accident or super tiny underpowered. What is it, baby?
So even
That's a cat meowing.
even if you're using an accuracy based weapon, it's still your strength score for the damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Unless you're
Oh.
using a ranged weapon, it's strength. If you're using ranged, then it's perception because you're looking at the weak points of your enemies.
Okay, that's a lot of
So-
stuff to care about.
Yeah.
Shit, alright.
So basically, you need accuracy and strength.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe that's why they discouraged multi-classing so much, because there's 9 stats you have to care about.
Maybe.
Alright, let's move on to defense. So
At
basically,
least their monetary system makes so much sense.
yeah.
I haven't even looked at that.
It's 1, 10, and 100.
Nice.
Love it.
So the defense score, basically you have what's called an armor rating, no matter what you're wearing. And that armor rating is how much damage you subtract from an incoming thing. So it's like the feat heavy armor master that Adrian and King Jax have. So if you were wearing light leather, you would subtract 0 from an incoming attack because it's not that great. But if you were wearing heavy plate, you can subtract up to like 10. So if Adrian got attacked by like a bandit with a short sword and they did 9 damage, Adrian wouldn't take a single point of damage. So that's really cool. I don't know where the AC, like the armor class is. I'm kind of looking into that right now, but yeah, heavy plate is minus 10 damage. That's pretty great.
What's the armor penalty?
That is subtracted off of your movement. So if Adrian wanted to wear heavy plate, that's completely fine, but then she could only move like 5 yards because she would have a -5 speed.
May I please have some light armor?
Yeah, I think you kind of have to.
Great.
I don't really see anything lower than that, so I'm not sure how it affects spellcasting. Oh yeah, if you want light armor, that's totally fine. But then you have to spend extra slots basically because it's difficult to cast in armor. If you wanted to do light leather, it's only 1 extra magic point per spell, which isn't that bad, but
I'll just hide as I normally do.
I'll just
you'll figure it
hide.
out.
I've spent like 95% of our battles behind pillars or rocks or other people.
Hey, Bryn's smart.
She is not brave.
That's okay.
Doesn't need to be.
Just again, for transparency's sake, there is like penetration damage that completely ignores the armor rating too. So even if Adrian had that -10 and like a dragon breathe fire on her, it wouldn't really matter.
Not a good acceptable use of that word.
What?
Penetration.
Oh, sorry. Yikes. I thought you meant dragon. I was like, come on.
We don't speak the names dungeon or dragon here anymore.
Well, boy, do I have a campaign for you as you hunt 4 legendary dragons.
Those words are forbidden.
Okay, drakes, worms.
There we go. Here for
The
it.
4 legendary worms of Agora.
4 legendary flying lizards that are similar to but distinctly different from
Not the
dragons.
same.
I can't maybe just start calling them all long dogs.
Long dogs.
Long dog.
You smite the long dog.
Just big
Congratulations.
I like it.
boys. Oh, big scaly dogs. Amazing.
See, I can't find where to calculate your armor class though. That's the only thing I'm missing right now. Maybe you just don't have one. And I always hit.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I mean, there is
I
just
mean,
a thing
that's
for
fair.
armor. I don't see anything that says like armor class
It's
on
yeah.
the sheet.
It'll be called defense score.
I think that's under your archetype.
Oh really? Nice.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because everything in the bestiary has a defense score
Uh-huh.
and an armor rating. So I know that you probably should too, because I read that I have to roll to hit. It's not like City of Mist where I just say what happens.
Oh, you have to roll. Lame.
I know.
Boring.
That's not what we come here to do.
Hey, there's a whole section in the book on defense.
I know, and I still can't find
Found it. Page 28.
Oh, nice. That's not where I was looking. Sweet.
Control F.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I'm using one of these old-fashioned tomes.
Come
Okay.
on.
Yeah. Defense is 10
Digital.
plus dexterity plus shield.
Wait, 10 plus.
Dex plus a
Dex.
shield if you have it.
God, my defense is shit.
Mm-hmm. Also, Blossom, I think you get more from your archetype, so check that out too.
Okay.
Or
I
your
will
specialization,
take a
sorry.
look.
I'm trying to use the actual terms so we get
Yeah,
familiar.
it's very useful while we're like looking for things in the book.
Oh, I'm gonna be so easy to hit, but you're just like not gonna be able to hurt me.
Famous last
I'm
words.
super easy to hit and also very squishy.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't. So I'm kind of scared because y'all's first like fight back is gonna be against one of the dragons probably.
No!
So
Oh,
it's
boy.
like, oh, Bryn takes
Actually,
300
100
damage.
yards away.
I don't know. Can you give us some starter rats to practice on?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll give
I'll
you all
just-
some starter rounds.
Stand behind Canejax.
All right, get in there, buddy.
B is just like, again, jeez.
My people suck.
We just have to go into like.
Roland feels vindicated.
All right, idea. So, we go see Kit, right? And Kit's like, all right, I've got some new powers for you. You got to go through the simulation to get used to
Oh
them.
boy, she's Professor X now. What happened? Poor Kit's bald.
Nothing's wrong with being bald, okay?
No, I like bald people. My dad's bald, I'll have you know. And someday soon, your DM will be bald.
Someday soon, Alex will be bald.
Oh, bald boys.
Bald boys.
That's our next role in the admin chat.
Tech boys and bald,
Bald
boys.
boys. Okay, so when we get that situated, so you know, just for the stream, for anybody following along, basically all of the level ups for the base classes are just you take a new talent, you take a new, like, what are they called? Specialization. So it's basically you just get like little things from like feats or things like that if we want to equate it to Dungeons and Dragons, and you kind of just get these all these proficiencies basically, which is pretty cool. Some of them are pretty awesome. Like the talent group is cool. The focuses are basically just skills. Yeah, so it makes a really like open-ended character creation system. So yeah, if y'all you can do that on your own time really, or we can do it on stream. I don't really care, but there's just a lot of decisions you have to make. Pretty much every level is like, hey, you get a new thing, you get a new thing. So there's just a lot of decisions to be made.
Yeah.
But while we're on stream, I kind of want to talk about like what are some like cornerstone things that you want to keep with your character, so we can start thinking about that. Because I think that's going to be really important to making sure everyone feels like they're still playing their character.
I
My
think
cat.
as long as
Cat.
Adrian is a tank, we're good.
Okay, so Bryn wants
I'd
her
like
cat.
to keep my cat, please.
Okay, Bryn wants a cat. I haven't read like the fire spells, like, or necromancy, like. How...
Yeah, I'll look at that stuff and get back to you.
Yeah, that's fine too. I don't want to take both of our like fireballs away, so I was just curious how good the fire spells were. And then in the companion book is all like the death magic for Bryn. It's not called necromancy, it's called death, but we can still call it necromancy. There's a firestorm spell. I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It does 3d6 plus your willpower, and it knocks everyone prone.
Nice.
Sounds good.
All of the damage numbers will feel smaller, but that's, again, universal, so.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, sweet. I get to ignore the penalty armor for leather armor.
One interesting thing about mages, too, is that instead of taking a specialization like the other classes, they just take a new school of magic. So you don't know every school of magic, so just make sure that you are picking from ones you already know. Which, like, it shouldn't be a problem because honestly it lays it out really clearly, like level by level, so you should be good. But if you get confused, you know. It's not like D&D where you can choose any, like, field of magic, I guess.
Alright.
I guess that kind of makes casters feel more unique than everyone has the same 5 spells and we run through the game over and over. So, as far as magic items goes, here's the time when you all are gonna hate me. So, we're gonna keep them all. I just have to kind of make them different. So
Okay.
one thing, so Jelly's gonna be the same. So Adrian, you still have a +1 magic sword. I'm gonna change your shield a little bit. I'm just gonna change the D10s to D6s to stay with the system.
So, but 2d6 plus 1?
No, for the bottom thing, girded healer, you may use a bonus action to allow yourself to regain 5d10. I'm just gonna make it 5 or like 3d6 or something. But everything else can stay. There's no reactions in this game, which I don't really like, so I'm gonna add reactions.
Well, because I think that's supposed to be like one of the minor actions is like
Yeah.
planning for an opportunity attack or something like that.
Right, we could do that. So Adrian's suit of armor that she wears, we'll just make that a minor ability instead of a reaction. Bryn, your staff, instead of doing an extra d6, I'm just going to give it a +1 damage on fire stuff, because if you added an extra d6, that's like half your damage. Like, you basically double your damage. What else? Oh, you have bracers of defense. You can add +2 to your defense score if you want.
Thank goodness. Oh my goodness.
And then we're gonna keep sending and scrying and like teleportation, even though they're not in the game. I mean, I feel like it's pretty, like, y'all use sending and scrying like almost every other session, so we'll keep those. And we'll just say that that's Bryn's circlet that can do that now, if that's fine. Yeah. What else? Blossom, we kind of talked already.
I don't know, like, really what you may have decided, though, because we just sort of like
Right.
touched on stuff.
Just keep heirloom as +1/+1. And then we'll just have it so you're like bamfing it in and out is attached to the sword instead of warlock now.
Okay.
So you get to keep like that cool like aspect, but it's just part of heirloom now instead of knock. And then what else do you have? Blood compass, that's gonna stay the same. That's more of a RP thing. Sleep dart, that's gonna stay the same. Dagger of venom, that could stay the same. We'll just make it 2d6 instead of 2d10.
Okay, venom daggers, 2d6.
My favorite thing about this is there's no more counterspell. It's the best thing I've ever heard. But that being said, we do have an item that is literally built around counterspell, so I might still add it to the game. King Jax's Maul is going to stay the same for those who care. Had a Disguise, I'll move that back to Blossom, but that's how you're going to get that.
Yes.
And then Saren doesn't really have the many magic items yet. She can keep her endless rope.
All we've used it to do is terrify poor Azil.
Poor kitty.
Hey Azil, what's up? Yeah, so just over the next, before next session, because we don't really have a goodbye 5e session, just let me know what aspects of your character do you want to keep. Like Adrian, are there any fighting styles you really want to keep? Or like maneuvers, I think they're called for Battlemaster.
I don't know, and
yeah, that's okay.
What part of the reason I'm not sure is because I'm not sure how this combat plays differently. So, but honestly, I think Adrian would be the easiest character to port over anywhere of all time.
Yeah.
So.
I think the stunt points that you get it's like the crit system basically. Most of those are kind of the maneuvers that Adrian would have.
Kind of everyone gets little maneuvers essentially from it. So I'm not super worried.
Okay, so you're gonna stay pretty much the same, and you'll just generate stunt points. Maybe if you feel like you're too bland, maybe we can make you generate stunt points faster than other characters to kind of emulate that like Battlemaster like leading the charge kind of thing. And then Bryn, if there's like a spell you really like that like is not in the game anymore, just let me know and we'll figure something out.
Okay.
And then for Blossom, we've kind of touched base already, but it was mostly just the bamfing the sword and like disguise hat, right? Hat of disguise?
Yeah, I think so, pretty much. And then like there was the climbing stuff.
Right.
I'm trying to think if there's like anything else. Like, I'm sure I'll think of something sort of at some point.
That's fine. Just before next session or even after is okay. I'm just trying to put it in y'all's heads now so you think about it a little bit. And halfway through next session, you're not like, oh, I really wish I had like, that combat maneuver that I can't do anymore. That was so Adrian,
Right.
Or like something.
Yeah, because especially like the thing too is it's like, with the rogues, I'm losing the like expertise and the bonus of like sneak attack and stuff. But
Yeah.
I know I get sort of other trade-offs with like I think I get to like have like no penalty to like penetration damage at some point or something like that.
You kind of get a sneak attack. It's just if your dex is higher than your opponent.
Okay.
It's
So
called
like-
pinpoint attack. Once per round, you can add 1d6 to the damage of an attack if your dex is higher than your opponent's dex.
Okay.
It's in level 1, so you
Neat.
kind of get it. But again, they just toned it down because if you were rolling 5d6, it would break the game. So
Yeah.
it's just
Right.
it's just another word for sneak attack.
And then I think like sort of the other thing I wasn't sure about was like what route to go with in terms of the spells. One thing I think I might miss as Blossom is the knock spell, considering
We're keeping the
my
knock spell.
patron.
Yeah.
So I could make that, because we had also talked about splitting my specialties up so that it makes sense. Because otherwise Blossom would either be maxed out at magic right now or not have it yet.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you can split that still.
okay, then
part
I'll
of-
just take like our new version of knock, I guess, as my like one novice spell, if that works.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Honestly, just take a novice spell and knock can be part of your boon.
Okay.
We'll just work the knock thing into your boon.
I'm cool with that.
And then that's like too
alright.
integral to your story to not, or at least Nock's story, I guess.
Right.
But
Especially without my sweet plus 12 to lockpicking and
I know,
shit
yeah.
anymore. Now I just get to roll again.
My concern is my Grim Harvest ability,
Okay.
which was kind of
And
an important character thing for Bryn. So that's something we should talk about
and that's just
at
you
some
get
point.
you get health back from killing an undead, right?
when killing anything that's not a construct or undead.
Okay.
Or there's one other I don't get. Something.
Okay, we can make that part of your boon too. I was thinking for Bryn, and we can touch base outside of game for this, but this is just an idea. Is that once you talk to what were their name, the Broken Soul, part of their knowledge kind of like impacted on you or something like that, and that can be part of your boon, and you can kind of keep something like that.
Great.
If not, we'll figure something out. But that was just my initial idea.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just now got resistance to necrotic damage just at the last level up, and now
Sweet.
it's gone again.
We could probably just give you that too. I'm not sure there is necrotic damage, so you might be okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing. So I'll get you all like a list of things that I'm gonna change from raw in this book. But there are a few things like I don't think there's different types of damages, and I think that's really, really fun to have different types of damages. So I'll probably put that in as well. We'll just carry that rule over.
I like that. I think it's cool, especially for like spells and stuff.
Well, then it doesn't make sense that like a dragon would take fire damage. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't, so and maybe there is. I haven't read this that thoroughly yet, right? So I don't know. Also, there's no dragon in the rule book. So that's interesting. I thought that was wild. I was like, okay, what D section? Oh, there is. Never mind. Huh. Oh, it's a drake. That's why I made the joke earlier and it was real.
Hey,
I'm sorry. Drake.
the giant lizard monsters
Long
that are
dog.
similar to but distinct from dragons.
Dungeons. I mean, what?
Legally distinct.
Have the wrong turns ever actually been in a dungeon?
We were in a volcano.
I mean, there's the tomb.
You were in the tomb. Yeah, the tomb.
I think that was
Alright,
pretty.
close
That was
enough.
pretty dungeon. And I mean, like, I guess sort of the like underwater or under like cavern area in the Concords was like, getting through like traps and rooms and stuff.
Yeah, true. I would say the tomb for sure, but everything else is like, okay, so yep.
Everything else is bad choices.
Yeah.
Look, we're good at those.
So yeah, definitely gonna add like damage types. I think that's way too fun to leave out of a game. Yeah, that's my major change. Honestly, everything else is very just D&D-esque. Just make sure you read over like the stunt points, and you can do all these cool things. I know we have access to like a stunt table that we can give to everyone, but yeah.
I'm on the Fantasy Age website right now, looking at specializations for wizards, and there's this spirit catcher thing. That could be, if I take that could be the explanation for Azil.
Okay, is that in the companion book or the core book?
I don't know. I'm just on the website, so I don't know.
Yeah. What's it called? Sorry, Spirit
weird.
Walker?
Spirit catcher?
Spirit Catcher.
It's like not letting me set the levels that I have for my specializations to be different things.
It's also kind of necromancy-ish, so.
Oh, this is homebrew. I mean, you can use it though. I don't really care.
Oh, okay. I'll read more about it and look at the other specializations and get back to you. I just saw it and was like, that makes sense as a familiar.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's a few homebrew ones. If y'all want to look at that too, you're welcome to.
Where is this?
On their website, just Fantasy Age wiki.
For spells and stuff?
Yeah. I don't know if there's spells, but there's specializations.
Oh, I mean, I like the duelist, honestly.
Yeah, duelist is.
Yeah, like I looked at the swashbuckler, but like mechanically, it doesn't really do too much that I was into.
Nah. Maybe they're not homebrew. I don't know what this website is, but I like it. The sniper and warrior? Oh my gosh, yeah, this has got to be homebrew. This picture is so funny. It's just this girl sitting on the ground with this huge sniper rifle. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you can look through there too if y'all want. It's just Fantasy Age Wiki. F-Age Wiki.
Cool.
Obviously, just send it to me first.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's really it besides stunts, and I think that's better going to be explained while we play. I feel like doing that now. Basically, you roll 3d6. One of them's a stunt dice. If you get doubles on any dice, you get to do basically a Battle Master maneuver, like Adrian does. There's certain ones for spells that make your spells do an extra d6, or they go farther, or they are wider. There's special ones for rogues and warriors that let you disarm your opponent or knock them down. It's just kind of little, like, it's like a crit mechanic with actual weight instead of double damage. You get this. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
I like it. I think it's really cool. I like the stunt point thing.
I think it's cool that you have to get doubles. It's kind of fun. So at least we can be excited. Instead of a nat 20, you get excited when you see, triple sixes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Triple fives, I guess.
Or doubles, though, right? So it's only double
Right.
sixes we need.
Right.
I'm like still trying to figure out what else I need to figure out.
Yeah.
I think I just need to pick all of my like extra focuses and then just like add my powers and stuff in.
There's so many specializations and talents and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm still trying to figure out what are the ranks for our talents, like novice, journeyman, blah blah blah.
Yeah, novice, journeyman, and master for like everything.
So yeah, novice is the first one, then it just goes up from there. So every time you take a rank in it, you get the next ability set.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot, but honestly, if you just follow your like warrior skill tree or mage, whatever, it really walks you through it. It tells you pretty much exactly what to do.
I am gonna say though, I am not a huge fan of the Roll20 character sheet for it.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just like fill it in yourself.
Yeah, it is pretty open. There's no place for like talents.
Yeah, that's is that like under powers or?
I think it's gotta be.
Maybe.
That's what I was assuming.
There is a focus tab, which is nice.
Yeah, that is useful.
So the character sheet, form fillable character sheet thing that I sent in the Discord, I am going to be working on that to make it super friendly for us. If anyone wants to use that as well.
Yeah, I do.
I want it.
I think the talent and specialization details go into powers. Because the classes section is like called class powers, that everything is categorized under with the leveling info.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So
yeah, if y'all want to use the form fileable, that's completely fine. Just send me like a screenshot because I should probably review your sheets more. I never did with 5e because I knew exactly like what was on them, but 5e. Now I have no idea, so I'll probably actually need them now. Like I haven't had Alex's or Kate's sheet since this campaign started or they joined, so like I've never seen Saren's sheet, I've never seen Alex's sheet. I just never have.
I mean, the sheet that was in Roll20 was level 5.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know.
Because I was using D&D Beyond until this, essentially.
Right. So I don't know. It's just funny to me. I literally have never checked anyone's sheet in this whole campaign. I looked at Blossoms one time to see like what magic item or something. I don't know, but
I am excited that mechanically now Blossom can get like a benefit to being cool at throwing knives and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's fun for me.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it reflavors some characters because I think I don't want to lose anything, but it will be fun to add things. Like once y'all take your second specialization, I know Blossom already did, but like most people haven't. It'll be cool to see like what new path like that character goes on. Like you never know. Maybe Saren's gonna become a warrior at level 12 or something, and She's
I'm looking at
I don't know.
I've looked at this companion book and those specializations.
Yeah, the companion's really cool.
It's got some neat
Got
stuff.
a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Also, I love the art on the core. It's so good. The cover on the core rulebook.
Yeah.
I will miss my sweet swashbuckler disengage ability. Like it just I mean, I guess Blossom's actually been sort of not tanking because she's not good at that, but
Well, honestly,
she's been stubbornly not running away like would actually behoove her most of the time.
the disengage wouldn't really like help you that much if it's a minor action to take an opportunity attack,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean,
like,
that's what I think it was at least. You know, I don't actually
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Like, I think that's what I read earlier.
Yeah, it prepare is what it's called. So basically, you don't really need disengage if you're just running away from them without them preparing an attack at you. Like if I use my minor action to use something else on one of the bad guys, you can run away for free. So
Okay. Handy. Also good to know.
I'm looking at both champion and commander in the companion book, and they're both so perfect.
yeah, like I said, there's so many good Adrian options.
Oh, so many.
Shield Mom is fantastic in all iterations.
Guardian, you know how to protect others. I
I was-
protect everybody.
I was looking at that too from a flavor standpoint. That's so
I
cute.
protect.
I mean, it fits like the Shield Master feat thing, you know, vibe too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. I just totally missed
Yeah.
the section I'm looking for.
Yeah, I feel like, if you wanted like your Shield Master stuff back, that is like the place to go.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
supplement it.
I'm thinking I'll probably go Guardian for at least my first specialization. I don't know if I'll do a
Nice.
second specialization, but if I did, it would probably be either champion or commander from the supplement.
I think eventually, even if you choose to just max out one specialization first, eventually you just get a second one as you progress. So
Mhm.
Yeah, I think.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
know that it's at least mages and rogues because, like, I remember the rogue class specifically mentions like mages, you
Mhm.
get another specialization.
I think it's at level 12. Yeah, you may choose one new specialization for your class. You gain the novice degree in it. So yeah, you basically eventually you just get another one. It's kind of like,
Nice.
in Shadow of the Demon Lord, how we talked about that too. So
Kinda,
it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like the same. It's cool. Also, I don't think it fits this campaign, or anyone in this campaign, but alchemists. There's like a talent for it. Super broken. You basically cast like the highest level spell at level 1 because you can craft a vial of acid. It's pretty good.
Dope.
Maybe someone will come be a guest star and be an alchemist and just throw a ton of acid on something for you and run away.
Amazing.
That's excellent. I have so many windows and tabs open right now. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, also the social class thing. You don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah, I was kind of just planning to ignore it.
I don't really get that. Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
It didn't really factor in anywhere. It was just
It
kind of.
depends on like the kind of game you want to play.
I mean, I guess.
Like just to give people who want that the mechanic, I guess.
I think it was mostly for determining like your starting monies.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Just ignore that. Yeah, there are a lot of intelligence focuses. You're right. So with all these focuses, when I ask y'all to make a roll, you'll probably have to remind me if you have a like focus, because there's no way I'm gonna remember like King Jax has historical lore focus. Like I'm not gonna remember that. So
You're not gonna remember that. That's
I'm
rude.
offended.
I know exactly.
I don't know if I want to be in this game anymore.
Yeah.
If I can't know every talent in the book, why am I even here?
Why are we trying?
Hmm. There's
Yeah.
so many things.
There's also a weapon and shield style for warriors to take under talents.
Yeah.
There is a necromancer specialization in the companion book.
Oh, really? Nice. I love it.
Yeah, I knew like when I flipped through the core rule book, I was like, this would not work for us. And then I saw the companion book and I was like, oh, everything we need is in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew there was a necromancer. I just thought they called their spells something different. It was like death or I don't know.
There is also a Death Arcana focus, which you need to be a necromancer.
There you go. Gotta be focused on death.
Every day.
When is Bryn ever not focused on death?
True. True. Another thing, I'm really thrilled with like the book and everything, and I don't want to bash it, but one thing I don't really enjoy is the bestiary. It's really bare bones. So I'm pretty much gonna homebrew like every monster y'all fight. So.
That's... Sorry for the extra work that puts on you.
Oh, it's fine. I there's a bestiary as well, like a separate book that I am reading, but again, I kind of want to make my own. So
I've homebrewed literally every enemy for elsewhere so far. So.
yeah,
My like duelist specialty pretty much makes my dual weapon style talent, like for the novice level at least, useless.
yeah,
Oh.
so-
I mean, it's fine because it makes it like better, you know, like it improves it. Like, because for the dual weapon style, wielding two weapons can aid you in an attack or defense. If you take the activate action, you can gain either a +1 bonus on your melee attack rolls or a +1 defense bonus versus melee attacks. But the duelist novice specialty just like gives me both if I'm using a melee weapon that uses accuracy, which is like rad, but it means like I've got this empty level.
Interesting. I'll take a look. Maybe I can come up.
I mean,
with
I could be
something.
misunderstanding something too, but I don't really mind because that means I don't have to waste like an activate action to
Right.
get a bonus for something, which is nice.
Oh, and what other magic? Blossom's hole. We're just gonna keep portable hole.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That's
I need
not
my
even- yeah.
speakeasy.
Yep.
It's not like it does anything.
Well, all the RP items y'all can just keep. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, next session that's gonna. Never mind. You'll find out.
Oh no.
You'll find out. It's a good thing.
Okay.
Where do we find? Is there like a list of talents somewhere?
Yeah.
Yes. I was just there. Let me find
Oh
it.
no.
I'm like in the talent section, but I don't see just like a straight list.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of like the
What page
spell
is it?
section of the D&D book.
Page 42. They're all listed in there.
Ah! How did I miss this? That was on page 41.
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking for like a table with.
No, I was just trying to figure out where it was. in the
Oh,
book.
okay. Oh, I feel bad because I'm like in the talent section, but I was like, I don't see a table, so I can't help.
Is Blossom taking carousing?
No.
Oh, sad.
I know. I thought about it,
Sad.
but the way I wanted to like space all the talents and stuff out,
Yeah.
like she's gonna take 1 level in performance so she can still play her lyre.
Mhm.
Which actually I was gonna like have to ask if like I was like, could she just play it anyway? Because the like performance in the core book doesn't do anything, but the companion book has like an updated
Okay.
like thing for it. That's a little bit better.
Nice.
What was it? I think it like gives me like a new focus or something like that. Or like a
Nice.
bonus to certain rolls. I forget, but it was actually useful.
Yeah, I'm looking at music in this one.
Like,
It just
they
says you
have,
know how to
like, a
play an
note.
instrument.
Yeah, they even have a note in the companion where it was like, so the first version didn't do anything,
Hey guys.
but we made a bard class now, so here.
Yeah, at first when Abby sent me this system, I looked through it and I was like, nope, no bard, we're not playing it, sorry. But then I found it.
Well, I mean, we need Gavin, the 17th level bard.
Oh, Jesus. Gavin. Oh, man.
Good old Gavin.
He
He's
will
my new
mysteriously not be there when y'all go to talk to him. Oh, Gavin's off on a quest.
Oh,
I'll leave a message.
Oh.
so many things. I like all the different options that they have, but it's kind of difficult
Overwhelming?
to keep. Well, but like you have to keep flipping back and forth,
Yeah, it's
which is the problem I'm having because I keep forgetting which level I've leveled.
a lot to keep track of.
I get another weapon group. What do you think? Should I learn spears or lances?
Ooh.
Ooh, lances.
Lance, yeah.
I was gonna say spear. 'cause
I
I
was
think
also gonna
spears are
say
badass.
Yeah, then you probably have a throwing weapon, so you're not like sitting there with a lance on your back. But lances are cool. Maybe you could
Lances are.
have an honorable duel.
She said Lance, she needs a horse.
This is true.
We could go jousting.
Nah, it's okay. That's more Nettles thing.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, Nettle's the knight, Adrian's the mercenary. Adrian is now a very important mercenary though.
That's true. She got.
As of
VIM.
launch. Oh, that'll be where Adrian's boon comes from.
Why doesn't this want to let me like drag my stuff up? I want to move it because I don't like how I arranged it.
I feel like one thing, and you can tell me no, but one thing Adrian might want to
No.
keep is the commander strike. I feel like you use that quite a bit. Like you give someone like an ally an attack.
Oh yeah, an attack.
Yeah,
I do like that.
we could work that in somehow.
Okay.
That's like the best part of Battle Master. It's so good.
Oh.
Especially if you like have a barbarian or a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. I'm like trying to arrange the order of the powers and talents and stuff that I entered, but it's like not letting me actually move anything.
Mm.
Because I was like, this is disorganized. I want to fix, but I can't fix.
Okay, take shadow magic or fire magic. I need opinions.
I'm probably
Ooh,
gonna be
fire.
going shadow for what it's worth. I don't
Okay,
think it
then I'll
really
do fire
matters.
magic.
Because I only get like a couple of things. So right now I only have one novice spell anyway, so like, feel free.
I'm gonna go with fire because that's how I've flavored friends so far.
I was gonna say. Brenna's very fiery.
True. True.
Many windows.
Okay. I'm a little unclear between the difference between a magic talent and a new specialization.
Well, allow me to check it out. New magic talent. Yeah, good point. They're kind of the same, aren't they? Huh.
Yeah, but it says here you begin with 2 magic talents and 4 spells, and then later new magic talent. But at level 4 you get a new specialization, and I'm not. What's the difference?
Right. Huh.
Cool, I did that thing. Now I get to go back to this page. Going through all the pages.
So the specialization is like the spirit catcher that you just talked about. Like that's your specialization.
Okay.
But I need to open the companion book real quick to see.
So necromancer would be my specialization.
Correct. But the weird part is I don't see any in the base book, so I get your confusion. Maybe I'm not reading right. But it's fine either way. I'm just curious.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, there are specializations too. You could.
Oh, good.
From the main book, there's Arcane Scholar, Elementalist. Yeah, you're.
Okay, so I just missed those. All right.
Yeah.
Great.
That's fine. So yeah, Necromancer is your specialization, and then the schools of magic are your talent, magic talent.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons.
I like figured out the talents and everything that I had like wanted to take, and it's still like taking me forever to
Aw.
like do stuff.
I get all of the blades. I get all the weapons.
Oh man, Brennan's gonna be busted when she's a master necromancer.
Yeah. That's basically the Grim Harvest thing.
Yeah, we can just use that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
The naming conventions for the way things advance reinforces like how much baby character I feel.
Yeah.
Like switching the systems, because
I
it's
know.
like Blossom's technically a novice thief.
Yeah, okay. Level 11, level 10. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think we'll see in play how easy things are to kill still.
Right? Like
Y'all-
everything will
It'll
fit.
scale, yeah. Like y'all will be able to push over goblins still right now.
We better be able to.
What if?
No.
Oh man. Oh, also Blossom, there is a I don't know if you saw this I don't know, I'm calling you Blossom.
Habit.
In the Discord, I posted this week about taking away the prereqs. So you can choose a different thing than Arcane Dabbler if you want for your magic. Like you could choose Soulbound even though you're not a mage.
soulbound?
Or like
Wait,
you could choose a different specialization.
Oh, okay, so like I could take one of the Meiji specializations if I want?
Yeah, if you want it. Soulbound is in the companion
Okay.
guide, and it is basically a warlock.
And that's a specialization option.
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
Would we still be able to like split the level so I have like the novice
Yeah, that's
status in it?
I'm just underwhelmed by Arcane Dabbler, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
I kind of
but-
am too, so I didn't even see that was like an option.
Yeah. Just,
Like I had skins, but I guess I just like missed it or.
Mhm. Honestly, just take what you want. Yeah, like even like if Bryn wanted to be a
Sold.
gladiator, go for it. Like I don't care.
Unlikely.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Like if
I'd pay to see that actually though.
yeah, it would be awesome.
I'm gonna have Adrian take a specialization in arcane scholar.
Please do. That'd be awesome. A fireball from Adrian.
She'd hate herself. She'd be like, God, I'm a nerd.
True.
See, the thing with the soulbound talent is it doesn't actually give me spells.
Ah, understood. Okay, maybe it is important you take Dabbler then.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like I can perform the mighty spell and powerful casting stunts, like for like a lower cost as the novice level, but unless I have something that already gives me
Right.
spells.
Okay, I guess just take Dabbler then. Well, it's up
That
to
is
you.
weird though.
Okay, I'm a level 3 fire mage and a level 3 shadow mage.
Nice.
That sounds pretty cool.
And a master necromancer.
You didn't take death?
It's not in here. There's shadow. Unless I missed it. Is that in the
It might be one of the
thought
new
it was,
ones in the.
then I'll take that one instead.
I mean, don't let me decide. I was just curious.
Well, I need to have death. I
I
picked
need
shadow
to
'cause it-
have death.
I must have death.
I picked
Need
shadow because it was the
death.
closest I could see to death.
Oh, I thought there was one. I'm not seeing it either though. You're right.
Yeah, it's all it's not in the main book. It might be in the companion book. I'll check.
Yeah, it's in the companion. Death Arcana.
Nice. Then that's what I have. Fire and death.
Fire and death. That sounds about right.
Very on brand.
Yeah, this has like your animate dead spell, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Speak
this,
with dead.
This
Yeah,
has
that's,
Bryn all over it.
that's important stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. There's a lot too. Yeah, make sure y'all like spellcasters are checking out the companion guide too, because not only do they have new like arcanas, but they also have more spells for the base arcanas.
Ooh.
Okay, great.
So, like,
Yeah, they've got some cool things.
yeah, I don't know. There's just like more options, I guess. Like, Saren has, if she goes illusion, which I'm assuming she will, she has like 12 spells in here or something. It's pretty great.
Yeah, because there's not an illusion at all in the
Right.
in the main one.
Right. Yeah, the companion pulled this together, like Abby said.
Okay, I think I have my talents and specializations entered, except for my like regular rogue abilities. I do wish there was like a different section for that, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I might
This-
just
this page is
make myself
very
a Google Doc.
crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might end up like making my own thing. Okay.
I hope the audience is enjoying listening to us type.
I know.
Mhm.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We are learning slowly.
This is mostly for Alex and Kate's benefit. Hey guys, in the
mhm.
future.
Definitely not for us because we don't know what we're doing.
Definitely not for us.
Nope.
Yeah, definitely not going to be referring back to this like 1,000 times.
Nope.
I'm so bad at learning new systems, you guys.
We'll be alright.
I'm trying.
It's
I'm
just
doing my best.
it's just D&D.
It's age. Agora's bells.
They have
Agora's
an
bells.
observation talent, though. So
I did see that. I was like, oh.
I can just barely take it.
Oh, but we're ignoring the prerequisites.
Yeah, so just take it if you want it.
Fantastic. I mean, I could take it anyway, but
Right.
Amazing. There's an animal training talent.
I like that. Because it's not just handling of
Yeah.
animals, but like actual fucking training.
Yeah, actually, I really like their, like, when you reach a journeyman, you can teach it, like, you could teach an animal complex commands, like, guard this place.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, looking through things, I'm also like, how could I rebuild like other characters?
3 weird things when I was looking at new systems that actually made me want to play new systems is 1, if they had a bard. 2, how they handled like a Beastmaster Ranger.
Yes.
And spoiler, everyone does it better than 5e.
It's not hard to do better.
And then the third thing was I forgot. Okay, there's a third one too.
Something else.
Oh, how they handled familiars.
Mighty Thews, you have developed your physical strength to impressive levels.
I saw that and I was like, Adrian! That is so for Adrian.
Great endurance. Ooh.
time to pick some spells.
I'll give you a hint. It's really easy.
Yay!
They just tell you what you have and they tell you what you don't.
Oh. So hard to decide.
I know.
There's so many things to choose. Guess we're doing Mighty Thews.
Nice.
Thews.
And we like always roll the 3d6, right?
Yep. Pretty much every
Okay.
single roll.
It's
I think
only the
every roll.
modifier that changes, not the dice number.
Except for damage, correct.
Except for damage. Okay.
I do think it's interesting how some like weapons just do a flat like +1 damage because they're heftier than other weapons. It's kind of cool.
I wish there was a talent where it's like personal trainer.
Could make one.
There's like command, which I was looking at, but it only counts, like, you only get the bonus towards NPCs that you're leading,
I
and
saw
not like
that.
allies. And we're not
Yeah.
leading an army in this game, so
Was that in the core or the companion?
core.
Okay. I'll take a look. Maybe we can fix it to allies without it breaking it.
But I honestly don't think it's something that would be super Adrian anyway.
No.
It's about inspiring your allies, and I really only care about inspiring like 4 people.
I can let my party punch ghosts.
Yes!
Yes!
Let me punch a ghost! I want to punch a ghost.
I'm taking it.
Yes.
I'm taking it.
Let me punch ghosts, please.
Is it a spell?
Yes, it's called Ghost Strike.
That's awesome. I'm pretty sure you just get all those spells in your categories, so you don't even have to like take them.
Well, this is 2 of my choice, so.
Oh, really? Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sweet.
In fire, it just gives you the thing, but in death, I think I
Right.
can pick.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know it was different. Also, there's a fun little pre-written adventure in the book that seems
What was
fun.
there?
Maybe we can practice with that or something.
Hello, Wrong Turns. You've been sent to
Hello.
a new dimension.
No!
Dream
Not again!
sequence. Shoot, where is armor? Did I pass
Take
this?
Speak with Dead or Ward Off Dead?
Ooh.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I'd say speak because I would imagine King Jax will take something. Maybe.
Probably.
I don't
Sure,
know.
let's do Speak with Dead. I'm so used to that being a cleric thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Or like certain warlocks.
Yeah, D&D has really like reshaped like the way I think about tabletop role-playing games because it's literally everything. I'm like, oh, that's not a cleric feature, or that's not a warrior thing, and it's like, well, who says?
Armor rating. So the armor is just our armor rating, right?
Maybe. As long as it doesn't say defense score. Your defense score is your armor class. Your armor rating is how much damage you subtract from a hit.
Okay. Okay, then I guess.
What the shit? There's a spell called Death Curse.
There are some cool names.
Yeah, because it's got speed, defense, armor.
Where's that?
Like
Oh,
on
I
the
see
main
it, yeah.
character thing. So it's like, but I don't know if the spot where it says penalty is supposed to be where I put that.
No, your penalty is something different.
Okay, so
Um,
then that is, I guess, the armor rating spot.
I could go full vampire and just steal people's lives.
sick. Do it.
That's amazing.
Bryn took a dark turn ever since she talked to the
Not
broken
gonna-
soul.
Not gonna take that because it seems really dark, but I'm very tempted.
Literally, Bryn's mom's like, oh yeah, necromancy's not like a bad thing. Bryn stealing people's lives in the world.
My mom said it was okay.
Mom said I could come.
I
Mom said I could.
can actually make people grow old and make myself grow young. Like,
Oh my god.
Wow.
What the Oh my god. And you're an elf too, so it doesn't even matter
Yeah.
for you. You're just like doing
You
it
just
out of
do it for
spite.
the lulz.
Yeah.
because fuck you, that's
Yeah.
why.
Jeez. We want to go for like another 10 minutes, then we'll call it.
Yeah, that works for me.
Cool.
All right, so I get one novice spell for my arcane dabbler, and I don't know what to take. Especially if I don't have to worry about, like, if I get knocked for a freebie.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, there's a way to restore the life lost in this spell.
Okay, great.
It's not unreversible. Okay, seriously though. Death Curse or Steal Life?
Ooh.
Let me look up the
Steal
difference.
life.
They both sound metal as fuck, so
do.
I don't think there's a wrong choice here.
This is, yep.
Is that in the companion again?
Yeah.
Let me look it up. Those sound
can't-
cool.
I don't know if I should take Shadow Dagger, which is like a ranged magic attack, I could do, or Shadow's Embrace, which gives everybody in like the certain range a stealth bonus.
That might be handy.
Right?
Might be handy.
Oh my god, Cat, you're so needy.
Death Curse. You choose a single target. Oh, it's penetrating damage too. That's really good. At the start of each of their turns.
It's metal as hell.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking great. The other one's like a healing spell. Yeah. Lost. That could also be good because I don't know if you're gonna have like a.
I mean, as a master necromancer, I can already steal life force.
I would take Death Curse, but that's just
Okay.
me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care.
take
I
Death
really
Curse.
don't. You make your own character, but Death Curse sounds dope.
It sounds really cool.
Yeah,
And-
I think I'm gonna take that one.
And honestly, penetrating damage is going to be really important because it's like, if you know, y'all are going to fight dragons, that's no secret, and they have high armor ratings because of their scales, so that's probably good.
How do you tell what your spell power is? Did I get that in my dabbler thing?
Probably.
I have very minimal idea how magic actually works.
You have magic points instead of spell slots,
Okay.
and each spell costs a certain amount of magic points, and you just subtract that. So instead of having 2 level 1 spells, you can cast as many level 5 spells as you want, but they cost more mana than the level 1 spells. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I like that system a lot. It's like mana. Mana.
It doesn't say what my casting thing is.
I mean, mine is willpower.
Is that what it is for like all?
I think all the
major?
magic is willpower.
Okay. Well, then why give me a spot for it? Oh, or maybe by spell power they mean like level?
I think spell power is.
Okay. That would make more sense, I think.
I think.
And how do you know if you get a focus bonus? Is that just like something you would have in a talent?
Or
So
focus,
are the ability focuses?
I'm for spell casting.
Because
Yeah, I'm looking in the magic tabs. There's like a slot for the spell information for a focus bonus.
if you're focused in it, you get a +2. Focuses on stuff get +2.
That I
Yeah,
know, but I mean, like, I don't
You
know.
gain the focus when you hit the journeyman level in that specialization. So, like, I have a fire and death focus because I'm.
Yeah. Basically all of them do.
Okay, so I don't need to fill anything out there.
You probably won't have a focus because you're like a dabbler instead of like, I don't know.
Yeah. When I take my 3rd level, I get 1 journeyman spell or 2 novice spells.
Yeah, that makes sense. That you wouldn't achieve like a master spell, I guess.
Yeah.
Question.
Spell power is definitely like your DC, because on
Oh,
the
the
on the
DC.
yeah on the DM it's called TN. Like I don't know.
Well, target number has its own slot.
Oh, it does, huh?
For the mage,
Mhm.
it says in magic training, I get 2 magic talents and 4 spells.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm confused.
There's not a space for magic points, is there? Or does it only show up if you, like, put in the right class or something?
Wait, I understand. Just kidding.
So I noticed this, and it does not apply to me, but I think if you go into the little wheel, the little gear, under sections, there's a bunch of stuff you can check if it applies to your character, and I think one of them is the magic points.
Okay, thank you.
Also, on page 67, it explains spell power. It's basically like a roll you have to overcome to make sure the spell works. Like, so if like Bryn wanted to cast like a really high level spell, she would have to make a spell power roll, and to see if it would even work or not. And that is on page 67.
Okay, here's my magic points. I got it. Thank you, Abby. Willpower times 5 plus intelligence. So 0.
It's now my headcanon. So I in perception, I took focuses in searching and smelling. I considered taking seeing, but it's now my headcanon that Adrian is incredibly, is it nearsighted or farsighted, where like your mom like holds the phone when you're trying to show her something like this far away from her face? Because that's what I want Adrian to be.
You try and show your parents something and they just take your device and you're like,
Yeah, all right, 1 second. 1 second.
So my like stuff isn't high enough to like have enough magic points to cast anything.
What? How? Like, this class sucks.
Gain magic points equal to willpower times 5 plus intelligence. My willpower's 0 and my intelligence is only a 1. But like,
Just reroll that.
it still costs 4 points to like do a novice spell.
So you only have one spell and it's 4 points, right?
Yeah.
Just make your willpower like 8 or something so you can do it twice a day. I don't care.
I have a willpower of 6.
Oh, never mind. No,
Would
I
it
meant
make
your
more
mana
sense?
points 8. Sorry.
Yeah, my mana point's 8. Okay, that works for me.
Yeah.
Would it make more sense to like kind of rebuild Blossom as a mage?
Yeah. I
And
don't
then take
know.
like random rogue stuff? No, because that's the thing, is it's like I just want her to, like,
I know.
Those
that's
stabby
not
things.
her thing,
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah, just take 8. Just take 8 magic points so you can cast twice a day.
Okay.
It's a gift from Nock. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Love it.
See, and you all hate him so much.
He's a good guy with a long tongue. That's not his fault.
Is he a good guy though?
I blame
he's
the
not a bad
Wraithbenders for
guy.
everything.
He's
Okay,
not a
well,
bad guy.
You know, that does not make you a good guy.
He's definitely not a good guy, but
He's a decent boy.
yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take it.
Okay, so in order to cast a spell, I'm reading this right now. A casting roll, you have to make a casting roll. A casting roll is simply an intelligence ability test. There is an intelligence focus that corresponds, blah, blah, blah. So basically you do 3d6 plus your intelligence plus an arcane focus. If your casting roll equals or exceeds the target's or the spell's target number, you successfully cast the spell. If not, the spell fizzles. So you have to roll to make sure that it works, basically.
Okay.
And then from there, your spell power is the DC that the opponent has to meet, like a saving throw.
So how do you find out your spell power?
Your spell power is 10 plus willpower plus arcane focus, which is a mage thing. So Blossoms would just be 10 plus willpower. Bryn's would be 10 plus willpower plus arcane focus. I can't say willpower. willpower.
So I can't take like an arcane focus as part of my like level up focus taking? Because I haven't like gone through totally to do that yet.
I think arcane
I don't really know how it works.
plus arcane focus. Yeah, I don't think you. I'm not sure.
You
Right,
wouldn't
'cause I know
have a
there's, like,
focus yet,
lore
'cause
or something.
You have to hit the journeyman level
Yeah.
to get a focus.
Yeah,
So,
so
like,
you
I could
just
take-
wouldn't have it.
Okay.
Yeah, but like Brent said, like the normal, like since yours is like a
Okay, it's
multi-class.
different than arcane lore. I got
Yeah,
it.
like Bryn has one because like she's straight mage, whereas you're
Yeah.
like rogue mage kind of thing, where you don't have the journeyman level yet, so you don't have it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it also thematically makes sense that Blossom's DC is like
Yeah.
lower than Bryn's, so.
For sure.
So that's the casting thing is something I didn't know, but it kind of makes sense where it's kind of like a to hit roll for a spell to make sure that it works.
Right.
So I guess that's fair.
Well, I mean, her charisma, that's her casting was like charisma based too in like 5e, which she's good at. Because that
Right.
was also like her secondary thing for the swashbuckler.
Right. There's not really a charisma.
But it's not like I'm doing like magic attacks really anyway, so it's not like a huge deal. I just might not be able to like do
Right.
a shadow thing or something if I roll like shit.
Right. All right. Let's
crowded.
call it there for the evening, and we'll continue working on this off stream together. In the meantime, but thanks for hanging out, everybody who came in and you know, chilled with us a while. I hope you learned a little bit about Fantasy Age at the very least. Catch us in 2 weeks for the premiere of the Age system on Agora
Yeah.
Spells.
August 5th.
And then next week we have a Guy Hander one shot. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
I think Alex's Fire Flames shirt just came in the mail.
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
awesome. Well, make sure you'll be there for that. I don't think any of us are playing in it, but I'm gonna be there 100%. So
Which day is that? Is that next Wednesday or next
Yeah,
Friday?
next
I
Wednesday.
thought, okay.
pretty sure. All right. So, anyways,
I
thanks
think,
for hanging out.
yeah.
I think he just used Steam Spell Day. Yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We will see you then.
Thanks everyone.
Have a good night.
See you soon.